Think you've seen Lithuania? Think again. 5 hidden gems you didn't know existed. Hello, I'm your guide, and I believe travel is about more than just checking off landmarks. It's about finding the soul of a place. Many travelers head straight for Vilnius, and while it's a wonderful city, the true spirit of Lithuania often lies just beyond the well-trodden path. It's in the quiet ripple of a lake, the whisper of wind over a dune, or the silent prayer of 1,000 crosses. Let's begin our countdown. Our countdown begins at number 5, just a short and easy day trip from Vilnius, but it feels like stepping into another era. This is Trakai Island Castle, a magnificent red brick fortress rising directly from the waters of Lake Galve. It's postcard perfect, the kind of view that makes you stop and soak it in. Cross the long wooden footbridge and you can almost hear echoes of medieval knights and dukes. Inside, a museum brings its history to life. Walk the ducal palace, explore casemates, climb towers for sweeping lake views. Exhibits showcase medieval weaponry and armor, decorative tiles and coins. History you can almost touch. Beyond the castle, Trakai's Curonian heritage stands out. Wooden houses with 3 windows, one for God, one for the family, one for the Grand Duke. One of the joys here is seeing it from the water. Rent a kayak, a paddle boat, even take a guided yacht tour. Gliding across the lake connects you to the natural setting that made this fortress so formidable. Worked up an appetite? Try kibbenai, the Curonian specialty, savory, flaky, often filled with spiced mutton or beef. Sitting by the lake with a hot kibbenai is the perfect way to cap off your visit. As the sun sets and the castle glows, Trakai feels both romantic and timeless, accessible yet worlds away from the capital. Our next destination, number 4, is one of the most unusual and emotionally powerful places in Europe, the Hill of Crosses. Not a grand cathedral or ancient temple, just a small hill blanketed with hundreds of thousands of crosses. The sight is staggering. The wind whispering through rosaries is unforgettable. The tradition began after the 1831 uprising. Families, unable to find their loved ones, placed crosses in remembrance. During the Soviet occupation, bulldozers razed it. Crosses were smashed or burned, metal hauled away for scrap. But each time, Lithuanians returned under cover of darkness to plant new crosses. The hill always grew back. You'll see tiny hand-carved crosses, towering crucifixes, simple rosaries, and elaborate folk art, each a prayer, hope, or memory. Visit at sunrise, when mist lingers and solitude lets the place speak. In 1993, Pope John Paul II called it a place for hope, peace, love, and sacrifice. Pilgrims from around the world still come. You can add your own cross, a simple act that ties you to its living story. Chaotic yet beautiful, it's a collective artwork of a nation's memory, open, ungated, and for the people. Leaving, you carry a quiet awe, proof that monuments of the heart can be the most powerful. At number 3, we travel to the coast. We're heading to the Curonian Spit, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a narrow 98-kilometer peninsula separating the Curonian Lagoon from the Baltic Sea. A landscape of shifting dunes, fragrant pine forests, and charming fishing villages. The best way to explore is by bicycle. The path runs the length of the Lithuanian side, from Smiltynė to Nida. Stand atop a dune and see 2 worlds. Placid lagoon on one side, churning Baltic on the other. Deforestation once let dunes bury villages. 19th century reforestation stabilized them, a constant dance of man and nature. Stop at Juodkrantės Hill of Witches, a forest of folklore carved in wood. Baltic beaches here are wild, wide, and often empty, perfect for long walks and searching for amber after storms. Pause in a village for freshly smoked fish and watch boats nod in the harbor. On a major flyway, skies fill with tens of thousands of birds, proof of its ecological importance. Here, nature is the main character, and we are just visitors. Cycle the pines, climb the dunes, watch the sun melt into the sea. The spit leaves an indelible mark. For our number 2, we head northeast to Aukštaitija National Park, the oldest in Lithuania. Often called the Land of Lakes, over 120, carved by ancient glaciers, linked by rivers and streams. Best explored by canoe or kayak, glide from lake to lake, camp on secluded shores, breathe clean air. A biodiversity trove, deer, wild boar, moose, even wolves, wetlands alive with birds. Look up for ospreys, white-tailed eagles, and black storks along the waterways. Culture thrives too. Shumanai's wooden houses reflect on the water like a 19th century painting. In Palche, St. Joseph's Church was built without nails. Its bell tower is a park icon and a trailhead hub. Climb Latakalnis for a panorama of 6 shimmering lakes. An ancient oak watches over old ritual ground. At Trakai, discover sacred traditions of beekeeping, from hollowed trunk hives to modern craft. Hike the pines, forage berries, swim clear lakes. Evenings by the campfire under a sky full of stars. Stay at a homestead. Warm hospitality and hearty local food make it personal and authentic. This is slow travel at its best, quiet beauty, gentle adventure, and a deeper connection to the land. And now, our number 1 hidden gem, Nida, the crown jewel of the Curonian spit. A tranquil village where raw dune beauty meets historic fishing charm. Traditional houses wear ornate vetrunges, weather vanes once used to identify a boat and its village. Nida nestles against the massive Parnidis dune, between 2 forces of water. Start with a peaceful sunrise over the Curonian lagoon, and end with a dramatic sunset over the Baltic, both a short walk apart. Walk up the dune as pines surrender to the Lithuanian Sahara. From the sundial, the view is epic. Village below, lagoon, sea, and even the distant Russian shore. No mega resorts, no loud parties. This is a haven for contemplation and creativity. Thomas Mann called this a corner of paradise. His summer house is now a cultural center for concerts and exhibitions. Taste Nida, freshly smoked bream or eel, Rukista juvis, simple, delicious, and deeply local. Soft white sands, protected dunes, space to breathe. Nida captures the heart and lingers in the soul. Outro. From the castle on the water in Trakai to the peaceful sandy hills of Nida, we've traveled through a Lithuania that has lots of history, a strong heart, and is super beautiful. Now it's your turn. Go find Lithuania's hidden heart.